Shit.
And there's the first word of the stream. Shit.
We're allowed to swear.
Yeah,
on
we
the
gotta start sessions by fucking with the DM more often, right as we get going.
Yeah, cock nozzle.
Ah! All right. Okay, so last time, our group has made it to Belliard, the last known location of the missing delegation. You guys traveled through the Somber Hills, battling a few monsters and avoiding a rockfall trap thanks to Poppy's keen eye. And you guys made it to the north side in one piece. You made camp just outside of the hills and rose the next morning to finish the last 10 miles to town, crossing over the massive stone bridge. It's about 9 a.m. when you arrive, and what would you guys like to do?
What's the vibe of the town? Like, is it bustling? Are there some people around?
You would like to do a vibe check.
I would like to do a vibe check.
Roll for vibe.
Roll for
Roll for vibes.
I'll just go ahead and say roll a perception check.
Okay. That seems like a good vibe check.
Good vibe check.
They should rebrand that.
You said perception?
Yeah.
All right, we are at a 7.
Okay. Just quick glance. You can tell the Belliard is a little bit smaller than Red Larch, which was already a small town. You can see there's a bunch of cattle ranches. There are definitely people around working. You can see people pushing wheelbarrows full of hay, full of feed, some of them full of manure. You can see kind of in the center of town there's a public well. And yeah, just people around doing stuff.
Do you want to know?
Buildings,
Sorry, go ahead.
A tavern or a shop or anything like that?
Yeah, so as you were walking through, you can see there is a store that says Sildar Goods on the sign, and then across the way you can see there is a smith and a tanner, and then you can see a very large stable with some horses. That may be and like the pens where horses train. Learn to get, what is it called whenever they train a horse?
Whatever it is in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that.
Lon Ranch is there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Lon Ranch.
And
That's where we are.
The Lon Ranch. There, that's canon now. And then the largest building is, you see a sign that says Watchful Night Inn.
Well, I'm just putting the Lon Ranch into my notes officially. And then, what was the name of the inn?
Watchful Night.
Night with a K?
Night with a K, yeah.
Okay.
Who has the money that we got last session? Is that?
So you want us
Like
to
who's
show
carrying
you the money?
Mark's asking,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
Who was made treasurer?
I mean, we don't necessarily have a bag yet, but
Right.
I mean, you're doing inventory. You want to do treasurer too? Is that too much responsibility?
no. I mean,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
I have a
in that
spreadsheet
case,
pulled up if you want.
in that case, you see Aaron take out a gold piece and walk right up to the well, look down, and just without saying anything, tosses it down the well.
Oh man.
Like a second goes by and you just hear a splash.
And I'm closing my eyes, and you can see him mouth something, but
I'm gonna walk right up to you. What you doing, buddy?
and I've still got my eyes closed. And I'm like, I'm making a wish. I heard that's what you're supposed to do at Wells.
Oh, is it really? I reach into my pouch and I grab a single gold piece. Yeah, I do. I grab a single gold piece out of my pouch and I just throw it down there. Now what?
Now you close your eyes and mouth your wish. It's like praying, kind of, but not really.
when you say mouth your wish, you just mean
just like, yeah, just think it in your head, or it's hard for me to think in my head and not also move my lips, but yeah, that's how I do it. You can make your wish however you want to.
Okay, let me try.
Okay. What are you wishing for?
Oh, I'm wishing for us to be able to find the
That's a test. Don't tell me.
Oh, I'm not supposed to tell you. You didn't tell me the rules.
Yeah. Well, that's if anybody ever asks you, that's the rule. Don't tell people your wish, otherwise it won't come true.
But then, how can they help you make your wishes come true?
It's left up to the gods.
Oh, this is a gods thing.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's kind of praying, kind of not, because I don't really necessarily fully know how praying works, but it's like you're sending it up to the gods and somebody picks it up. I don't know.
Oh,
that's just what I heard. That's what my parents
never learned
told me.
A lot about the gods. But hey, if there's something that you wish for, and I might be able to help, I would love to try. I just, I know what it is.
Yeah, true. I take out another gold and I'm like, does anybody else want to make a wish?
DM, can I look into the well and like I don't know, make a perception check? Can I just could I reasonably reach the bottom if I wanted to fish for something, or should I make a check?
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
You just go get all the gold pieces.
Oh, 20.
A natural 20?
Natural 20.
Yeah, you have a great sight right into the well, but it is too deep to just reach down in. You can see the surface of the water at the bottom, but you can't see the bottom of the well.
Okay, so I'll stick my head in and take a look and kind of reach, but
it's probably the water level is probably a good 15 feet below the top of the well.
Okay. Noted. So
Gee, you want to make a wish?
There is water in it?
There is water in it.
Okay.
There's one of those buckets with the string hanging down. This is definitely, people get water from it. So you guys are just throwing gold into drinking water. It's cool.
Money is pretty dirty, y'all.
Yeah.
So is the open well though, right? I don't really understand wells. I feel like animals probably go in there and poop.
Well, I mean, I think, modern day wells, I think they cover them up where that can't happen per se.
It's fantasy. It's fine.
Throw money in this.
I'll approach my two friends. I say, I'm all set on my wishes, but I pray that yours come true. And I kind of give them both a little pat on the back.
Thanks buddy.
Man.
I can't tell you what it is. Aaron said I'm not allowed.
Yep. Is anybody watching us?
You get a few glances, just people passing by. You're obviously not from this town, but nothing crazy.
No one's they're just kind of continuing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell Gabriel, I'm like, I wish for a pony. And then I look at Soren and I'm like, and then I look at Soren and I'm like, I really didn't wish for a pony.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I thought you were breaking your rule for a second. I also wished for a sheep. Like that. Are you supposed to lie to people intentionally about it? Are we supposed to mislead them and make them think that we wished for something different? Does that help?
No, that's just for fun.
Oh, okay. I understand now. Thanks.
Yeah, where they were doing that, I just ran into where the inn was. I'm gonna go talk to someone in there.
Just running on ahead.
Where'd Poppy go?
Are you trying to do it sneakily? You're trying to sneak away from the group? No? Okay, well you guys just see Poppy's just meh, I'm going this way. And you just see her walk off into the inn.
I feel like we should follow.
Pretty sure she spent more time away from us than she actually has with us so far.
I don't think she likes
what
us.
she's doing.
We can ask her if she wants to throw a coin in the well.
She was so mad when I went and hid in the same bush she was hiding in. You know, when we're fighting those
only one
goblins.
person per bush.
I didn't know that was a rule. I'm learning so many rules already so far today.
I'll just kind of split the difference as she starts taking off. So
yeah,
we'll follow.
I follow. Yeah, we're going into the inn or the goods.
I ran into the inn. I was going to go
okay.
talk to like
we're all following.
Whoever's down there. There's a bar.
I do have a DM question.
Yeah.
Is there
do
a
I know?
keeper of the inn?
Do you know?
Yeah, sorry, Marissa. I had a DM question. Do we know how far this town is from the Desserin Valley?
You guys are in the Desserin Valley.
Yeah.
So okay, the Desserin Valley is the greater area, and Beliard is within.
Yes.
Okay.
So is Red Larch. So is the Sumber Hills. Like it's all within. It's what's called the Desserin Valley.
Still learning the geography of our area. Session 3. Let's go.
Yeah. No worries. I can give you guys your Desserin Valley map.
I love a map.
I will throw up the map.
I think it says on the top. Well, maybe not. Let me hold, please. Boom. There you go.
Nice.
I gotta remember to knock off 2 gold from our inventory.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, Desserin Valley at the top.
Off my 1.
Also, I gave you guys the distance. So one of these little hexes equals 4 miles. So you guys can see that.
Gotcha.
Got it.
All right.
Is there someone at like a front desk of this inn, or?
Yeah, I was just I was just going through my book because I saw in my notes that I didn't put any sort of species on any of these people, but the book didn't give me any, so we'll just say they're all human.
Make them up.
Or go to random like a random generator.
Yeah, so you walk in and you walk into a common room. So there's a sitting area, and there's like a hearth going, and then there's of course like a bar area with some stools and a couple of tables, and there's a young lady walking around with a tray, like a server. There's a guest sitting at one of the tables, and then the guy, there's a male behind the bar.
Okay. I'll go up to him and just throw down a gold piece and say, like, what is your best drink here?
Oh, hello. Best drink. Oh, let's see. Oh, God. Hold, please. I am not good at improv.
Yes, you are. You're doing great.
Okay.
In the meantime, I go to my friends. It's never too early for ale. Am I right, friends?
I've yet to find the time that's too early for me.
2 straight days of day drinking. Let's do it.
It helps clear my thoughts.
It's 9 a.m.
So we've got 2 liquor drinks that are pretty good. One is called the Perfect Earthquake. The other one is called Silent Drink. And then we have a pretty good ale called the Dark Ale Enigma.
I'm pretty sure Silent Drink is pretty problematic.
I'll do the silent one. That sounds cool.
I was thinking I should avoid that as a wizard.
I thought that you might like that one by the looks of you. All right, do you want to open up a tab? Or do you want change for this?
No, you can keep it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, awesome.
Actually, looking for some people. They would have been in here like maybe 15 days ago. Like 2 dwarfs and a human, maybe.
This is the name Desena. Ring a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are looking for the people that went missing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I am. And I like reach into my robe and pull out the note that's pinned to my lapel, and I like read it for a second. Oh, right. And I kind of stick it back. I'm like, yes, I'm looking for people in that group too.
Yeah, they. I spoke with a couple of the leaders. They were here. They had planned to head south on the Desserin Road. They said they were intending on going down to Summit Hall next.
But you said that they went missing? Do you know?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's talking about it.
So when did you last see them?
It's going to be almost 10 days ago. That's about right. Maybe like 18, 19 days ago.
Did you say Summit Hill or Summit Hall?
Summit Hall.
Summit Hall.
Is that the hall at Summit Hill?
I don't know if the hill has a name, but all I know is that it's a monastery full of knights.
Okay.
Ooh.
Have I ever heard of this? Do I know anything about where it is?
Go ahead and make a history check.
History. This is gonna go really well, guys.
Such a dumb stat.
But you're a wizard.
Hey.
Yeah.
I am
I'm
totally a
a
wizard. I am definitely a wizard, which is exactly why I just rolled a dirty 1.
Ooh.
Yes.
You
2 minus
31.
1. 2 minus 1.
you were not paying attention in history class. You have not heard of this.
I've never heard of this Summit Hall.
A dirty 1 is the name of the other cocktail available.
Right.
But what does my cocktail taste like?
Let's see. It's almost got like, ooh, you've definitely never had this drink before, but there was a drink. God, what was the name of that drink, Matt in Hattiesburg? The Doctor something? What was it called?
Dear Doctor.
Flamin'.
Dear Doctor.
Oh.
Oh man, describe that flavor.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, because I can't think right now.
It's pretty smooth but strong. Burns a little bit on the way down. A bitterness that is fairly welcome, and then has a almost sweet aftertaste like a citrus.
That is perfect description. That's what I thought of first when I thought of the silent drink.
Poppy totally chugged that drink.
It's Cajon.
Oh boy, that's intended to be a sipper, but you go right ahead.
Another.
Anyone?
I'll have a perfect earthquake. That just sounds really exciting.
Okay, you guys gonna be on the same tab?
Would you make it 2 of those, please?
2? All right.
Can I get a dark mystery?
A dark mystery.
Yeah.
Did I say that name?
Was that the ale?
It was the Dark Storm was mine.
Silent. Hang on, I have it still pulled up on my. I had to do fucking drink name generator. Silent drink.
Perfect.
I like Silent Storm though. That's canon. Silent Storm is better. Dark Ale Enigma was the beer, and then the Perfect Earthquake was the other liquor drink.
Yeah, I was going with the Enigma and just playing off that. It's just my dumb role play.
Okay, all right, gotcha. That one's more like a heavy porter.
I'll save my money for now.
Okay.
Hey, Poppy.
How much was that?
You gave the bartender extra money. Will that just cover mine?
No, he's going to give me another drink, right? That's for 2 drinks.
Yeah. Where's my freaking? Here it is.
That's fine. I got my own goals.
So let me look
I can
up.
always ask my dad for a little bit more if I really need some.
That must be nice.
Okay, so the beer is gonna be 5 copper pieces, and then the liquor drinks will be a silver piece. each. So you still have change for your 1 gold.
You're good. I
Buy
tossed
our whole
him a
round
gold.
for that.
However many, yeah. I mean, I can
Yeah.
buy a round as well. I'll get another one of those. It's really good.
Okay.
I'll
Start
just give
your
him
day
the
early.
silver piece.
Might be rolling
I'll
with
just
some
give him the
disadvantage.
silver piece to pay for mine, just to make it easy. Like, so
Okay.
I don't have to do change.
So, how far away is this Summit Hall from where we are right now? Like, if we were to start walking, when would we get there?
Oh, it's going to be about 20 miles south.
Oh, guys, it's bright and early in the morning. We could make it that far today.
What direction?
To go.
South,
South?
down the Desserin Road.
I don't know how much bebopping around Beliard you guys want to do, but if we get out at a decent enough time, we could either make it there tonight, or maybe we could make it most of the way and then find a nice little spot to camp, probably right outside there, and get there first thing tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I feel like if
Most
our
of the day
party hasn't been seen for 20 days, we got to get a move on, or I don't know.
I'm inclined to agree with G on this one.
I don't want to put it out into the universe.
Did the party say anything else before they left?
I don't recall. I know that they were eventually headed to Waterdeep, but they were going to make a few stops along the way.
You know if there's anything of note between here and Summit Hall? Any other towns or crossroads or bandit ambush points and stuff like that?
I mean, you are going to have to go through the Somber Hills, and lately it's been questionable going through there.
What makes you say that?
You know, just, there's been a lot of, raids, some bandits, monster sightings, weird weather stuff I heard. I don't go in there much myself. You know, I've got the inn to run.
Is there anyone else in town you think we should talk to, that might know a little bit more, or have some other leads?
Ian over there, he points to the guy that's sitting alone at a table. He's been talking about seeing him on the road, so you might want to talk to him.
That's a lead, guys. That's a lead.
Maybe we buy Ian a drink.
Just because we're so bad about this, I asked the bartender. Thank you. And what was your name, sir?
My name is Nashor.
Nashor.
Did you say he's a human, or what kind of species is he?
I'm gonna just say human.
Okay.
What exactly aren't you sure about?
Aren't sure about what?
You said you're not sure.
Not sure about what?
That's what you described yourself. I'm asking, what are you not sure about?
I don't remember saying that, and I don't know.
Well, he asked you what your name was, and you said you were not sure.
No, my name is Neshor. Neshor.
Oh, okay. I understand now. Sorry, Neshor. I thought you were not sure about something.
We just had a little idiocracy moment.
And who's on first?
Yeah. Well, we should probably go talk to Ian and see what he knows.
Is Ian drinking anything right now before we saunter up to him?
He's got a cup of coffee and a water.
Responsible then at 9 a.m.
You're right.
Just because I'm curious, what is the perfect earthquake taste like?
That's gonna be like an old fashioned.
Cool, perfect. We chose correctly.
You chose poorly.
Oh, wise.
I love that we're such nerds. We have to nerd out about alcohol drinks.
I gotta remember to have friggin' drink names on the ready.
Just bookmark that page.
Flavor notes. Yeah.
Right? Luckily, Fantasy Name Generator is a very amazing site. I almost went with one called Hushed Rage.
Ooh.
For the next bar.
Yeah, next time.
We're not actually gonna really play today. We're just gonna bar hop.
Well, it's gonna be a short trip bar hopping in Belliard.
Or like a 1 or 2.
We just have a drink, take a 10-minute lap around the town, and then come back to the bar that we started at.
Yep.
Get into a bar fight. Be a good time.
With Ian.
So you described, well, I should say, Gabe took a little bit of a gander at what we saw here in Belliard, but compared to Waterdeep or Am, like another big city, what's Belliard in comparison to that? Like size-wise, density-wise, just based on what we've seen so far?
As compared to Waterdeep and it's like, I don't know, somebody's friggin' backyard.
Okay, super tiny village. Got it.
Yeah, it's real small.
That's what I needed to know. Okay.
All right. Well,
I'm ready to go talk to Ian, guys.
How do we just walk up and talk to a guy? Like,
I'm really good.
Soren's got this. I've watched him work.
Not sure. Can I have another cup of coffee, please?
You want a coffee with your beverage?
No, I'm gonna go take it to Ian and be like, I bought you another round, because that's something people like, and then that's how we're gonna start our conversation.
How about this? And he pours a shot of whiskey, and he says, "Take that to him. He'll pour that in his coffee."
I like the way you
Son
sing,
of a bitch.
Stuart.
I thought he might have had that in his coffee. I didn't want to assume.
Well, we're about to go make sure it happens. Let's go, guys.
Irish.
Okay, that's gonna be a couple extra copper pieces. Did you also give a gold? You did, right?
Once I found out it was a silver, I'll throw down 2 silver pieces for the coffee and the drink that I had.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm here if you need anything else.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nashor.
Thank you, Nashor.
No problem. He goes back to like wiping down the bar and doing his stuff.
As we walk over, what does Ian look like?
Let's see. He's middle-aged, kind of balding a little bit. Human, average height, kind of thin.
Does he seem the adventuring type or otherwise capable?
He's kind of he seems more like farmerish, like overalls, that kind of a thing.
Gotcha.
He's not like built with like armor or anything. He's just seems like an average dude.
I gotcha. All right, I'll head over with my drink, my Perfect Earthquake, and that shot of whiskey, and I'll kind of guys, let me approach first, just so like he doesn't see 5 people just rolling up on him and immediately get on the defensive. But I'll wave you guys over here in just a second, and then I start walking towards Ian.
Carry on. Best of luck.
Play it.
Aaron
cool.
leans on the bar and tries to look cool, drinking a porter.
Excuse me, fine sir. May I have a moment of your time?
Of course. Take a seat.
How polite of you. I actually have a little bit of an exchange for you. And I'll put the whiskey down on the table.
Man after my own heart. What can I do for you?
I'll just provide a little information for me and my friends. And I'll kind of point to the group. They're all with me, but I thought it might be, weird if we all just rolled up on you. Do you mind if I invite our friends over so we can ask you some questions that we heard you might know something about?
Sure. Bring them over. The more the merrier. I'm Ian.
Hi, Ian. My name is Soren Vandersmoot. It is very nice to meet you.
Well, Mr. Vandersmoot, the pleasure is all mine.
Oh, please don't just say that because you know my family, but it is wonderful to meet you. Thank you so much. I heard that you knew something about the delegation that went missing. We were wondering, we're kind of helping to look for some of those guys, just trying to be helpful and maybe complete some missions, and thought you might have some information that could be useful to us.
Oh yeah, of course. I was out the other day. Must have been, I don't know. I don't keep up with the days. 15, 16, 17 days ago, something like that. Anyways, I met him on the Dustin Road about 10 miles south of here.
You met them there?
Yeah, we passed.
And they seemed fine at the time.
Yeah, they were heading south, We didn't talk much. I was herding my cattle right along, and they were going the opposite direction.
Do you have any idea where they were headed?
We didn't like sit and chit chat very much. One interesting piece of information though, later that day after I saw him, I did see a group of about 4 or 5 warriors in this sky blue armor and white cloaks flying on giant vultures. They actually were overhead and then turned south, the direction that the delegation was going.
Don't like that.
How many people were in the delegation?
Oh, it was a big group of people. The caravans have multiple people. They have, several wagons and horses and, people move in big groups. I don't know if they were all headed in the same direction, but, safety in numbers.
Did you see anybody?
Sorry.
Did you see anybody in particular, like anybody stick out to you that you might be able to describe, and maybe we'll know then if it matches the description of somebody we know?
I feel like it was mostly, guards and escorts that I was seeing. I feel like the important people were probably in the carriages. I saw some dwarves, that's common. A couple elves, a lot of humans, a couple orcs, variety.
Okay. Aaron, did you have a question?
Oh yeah, I was going to ask over the table. I mean, would the color of those robes, I guess, like you said, it was like blue or turquoise, or what'd you say?
The guy said after he saw the delegation, he saw some warriors in sky blue armor and white cloaks flying on giant vultures, head south.
Would that like uniform or like that color scheme mean anything to me in particular, or like I guess in the greater kind of like
a uniform someone might recognize?
Yeah. Would that
make
be
make a history check.
I'm not good at those.
Can I help him with that?
I'll take advantage with a -1.
Can I roll my
She didn't say yes yet.
Yeah, you can take advantage. It is really hot in here with this light on. I need the fan on. Go ahead and roll.
Did you just roll a 0?
Please roll.
No, I rolled a 5, thank you.
Crystal, you just pulled the wrong lever on that fan. You turned the light off, and is the fan even still on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I pulled the light.
It's my work office, so I know it well.
It's a Cinco.
Yeah, you're not familiar with that particular color palette.
Aaron just says sky blue, huh? And takes his drink like he's thinking about it intently, but nothing going on up in his head.
It's a pretty color. I bet it looks good on them.
Maybe we should go find out.
Well, guys,
that's
it
really
sounds like we have some competition.
The female with the tray walking around comes up to the table. Can I get you anything else, Ian? And your company now. Anything from the bar?
Ian's you.
Yes. Sorry. No, dear. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not used to talking to myself.
I'm all set over here, but thank you.
All right. No problem. Did I overhear you talking about the missing delegation?
Yes, that's our quest right now. Is we're trying to find a missing delegation and some other things that we probably shouldn't disclose. But yeah, we're looking for the delegation. Why do you ask?
Well, I was working that night that they were staying here. I didn't speak to any of them, but I did notice something strange. There was somebody here watching them, but they had a mask on. They left right before the delegation left, and they haven't been seen since. I thought it was odd because I'd never seen anything like that before.
Was the mask unique? Was it did it look like something in particular?
It was golden, and it kind of looked like a gargoyle face. It was, I don't know, it was kind of spooky.
Does that sound familiar to me?
You can go ahead and make an investigation check. Or not investigation, sorry, history.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna let you do your DM thing.
19.
It's like, surely there's a reason.
You know of some masks in some cultures, but this particular like golden gargoyle mask doesn't ring any bells.
So far, we don't know shit about anything other than what we've been told.
In the direction they're heading, that's about it.
That is by design. No.
We're also kind of dumb.
All right.
We appreciate you sharing this information. What was your name again?
Senya.
Oh.
Senya, the server.
I'm gonna get everyone's name because we were bad at it the first 2 episodes.
That's all right. That's all right. You don't have to.
Do y'all regularly?
She's like,
ask
actually,
your
please
players
don't do
this
that.
game?
I want the platinum trophy on this campaign for learning every character's name.
I'm gonna talk to every NPC and learn their name.
Yeah.
Is she a human as well, or what does she look like?
I'm gonna say that she's more like half elf.
Okay.
She's
Wait.
younger, probably early 20s.
Is she a babe?
Huh?
Is she a babe?
She's not like a drop dead gorgeous, but she's not ugly. She's attractive.
Okay.
She's like
Solid,
humble.
solid 6.
Yeah,
She's somebody's cup of
7.
tea.
Yeah.
I'll flip her 2 silvers and just ask for whatever whiskey he had for her to bring that to me.
Oh, the whatever whiskey Ian had? Yes. Sure thing.
I'll take one of those as well, and I'll give her 2 silvers.
I'll come in right up. You guys are gonna be hammered.
Yeah, I'm good on that for now.
2
I had
beers
my
and a
one.
shot. That's
So happy right now.
Don't worry, I'm the
That's not
designated walker.
My constitution is on.
There you go.
Not really.
All right.
Well, all right. We got some good information. We know that the delegation was heading south to Summit Hall, and we should be able to get there in about 20 miles. And they were seen about halfway between here and there by Mr. Ian here, who then said later that there were about how many vulture riding knights in sky blue armor with white cloaks who flew off in that direction.
There's probably about 4 or 5.
4 or 5 of them. And then also before that delegation left, there was a creepo who was kind of eyeing them in the bar, hanging out in his golden gargoyle mask, and left a little bit before they did. That all sound about right?
Senya,
Sounds-
was
sounds right.
the golden gargoyle, were they wearing, like, did you see blue like attire on them?
You ask her when she comes back with the drinks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, they were just wearing a dark hooded robe. I couldn't see what they were wearing underneath.
Was there several individuals, or is it just one?
Just one.
Had he ever been here before that you know of?
No. That's why I felt it was odd. We have travelers come by all the time, but he just came in, didn't order anything, just watched this group, and then left. And we haven't seen him since, or her. They were wearing a mask, so I couldn't tell.
Okay. I feel pretty good with the information we have, guys. I don't know if anybody has any more questions, anything else they want to find out.
Sounds like we're in a race.
Let's get going.
Yeah, that's true. We're losing. We need to get moving.
Let's get moving.
All right. Well, geez, thank you so much, Ian, for all this information. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a prosperous season on your farm, but we're going to go see if we can find that delegation before crazy vulture flying armored cloak people do.
I wish you the best of luck.
I get up and start moving in that direction with the group.
Say, praise Xandor.
Praise
as I walk out.
Alrighty.
I walk up to Senya and I'm like, "You got those 2 shots ready?"
She brought them. She brought them whenever G asked about what he asked about. She brought them.
I cheers Poppy and then, all right, to either finding this delegation or dying, one or the other. And just
sounds like a plan to me.
All right. So you guys all head out?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, perfect. So it's easy enough to figure out where you're supposed to go in this small town. You were told that they went south, and there's really only one road running north to south. You would come from the west over the stone path and the stone bridge. So going south is kind of your only other direction. North and south is your only other direction. So it's easy enough to find the road that you're supposed to be on. All right.
Ready?
Let me give you guys some traveling music.
dang it.
Alrighty. So, back on the road. This is the Desserin Road, and it leads...
We're on the road, hoods up.
The road leads south, and you proceed back into the Somber Hills. The air once again turns hot and dry as you wind through the rock walls and pillars.
Keep an eye out for traps, just like last.
Gotcha. Make an investigation check.
Is this a widely public road? Like, often used, traveled all the time?
Yeah, so go ahead and make a perception check.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Shoot, sorry. That is an 11.
Okay. And then what was your investigation check, Poppy?
20.
All right, you are on the lookout for traps. And then for the perception check, yeah, you look down at the road and you can see some wheel ruts from wagons. You can see dropping from mules, horses, that type of creature. So it looks well traveled.
Hey,
Can I-
Poppy. Are like main roads like this that have like wagons and people going in and out of towns all the time, are they usually traps? Because I've never looked for traps before when I travel.
I mean, the last one was traps, so I always look for traps. It's like my thing.
Well, yeah, but then we were like taking the secret road through the dangerous area, and you were totally right. But I usually don't. I mean, it's a freeway.
You are still going through the Somber Hills,
That's true.
which you have been warned has been dangerous lately.
I just didn't know if it was
abducted here lately. Perhaps they wouldn't want to be found.
Or
Can
there's
I
like
kind
a
of-
secret trap into the ground that no one saw, and that's where they are. They're in like a tunnel.
Can I kind of just like scan the not the horizon, but scan the hills, the kind of surrounding kind of outside areas, looking for anything that looks like out of the ordinary.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and also make a perception check.
10.
All right, 10. So you guys travel for a while, a few miles, and then you actually do notice, you spot a cloud of ravens and vultures circling about a mile or so west of the trail.
You said like what birds?
Like vultures, like the small
giant?
ones.
Okay.
No, small, okay. Like
normal
scavenger
vultures.
birds.
Okay.
It's like deadly vultures.
No, just like scavenger type. You know, like they're circling, like they do in real life.
Yep.
Like when something's dead.
Maybe.
Doesn't sound good.
Think that's worth checking out.
Yeah.
Hope that's not our missing party.
I could scout ahead for that if you want me to.
It's not off the road, but we can check it out, see if make sure we don't miss anything.
I think we've got to.
Yeah, we'll head in that direction.
All right, so you guys veer off the trail and you walk for about a mile, and then you do find the remains of a battle. There are several dead soldiers lying on the ground, and some in small like craters.
What do these soldiers look like? Attire, does it stand out at all?
Yeah, so they're dressed in black surcoats, and they have an emblem of a red axe.
Do I recognize that emblem?
Go ahead and make a history check.
We're just gonna bomb history checks all night.
Yep, that's a 2.
Oh my god.
That is 2. You sure don't.
Haven't rolled higher than an 8 yet. Let's go.
That was me.
You do not recognize the emblem.
You mentioned people in craters. Does it look like some of those bodies were like crushed, and that's just where they died? Crushed by something large?
There was roll an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Can I loot through the bodies while he's doing
it? Sure. You can make an investigation.
I was counting the seconds for how long it was going to take for Marissa to jump in and try to loot all the bodies.
What you got in them pockets?
That's the dirty 20.
That's 13 Arcana.
Okay, so first the Arcana check. You are familiar enough with magic, even though you're not super good at controlling it, that you recognize the craters being effects of powerful earth-based magic.
While we're looking around, I want to have a seat, and I want to take 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic as a ritual. Okay. And I sit there and I start chanting, Mahowa Dokodeska, Mahowa Dokodeska. And I'll just sit here chant until the spell activates.
That gives Poppy time to check all the pockets.
Yep, she's checked in all the pockets. There's let's see. You do not find any good loot. It seems that these bodies have already been looted by whoever took them out. I also forgot to mention, whenever you guys were looking around, there's also 2 rock cairns, which is just a mound of stones built as a memorial. They're also nearby. A large one and a small one.
Ooh, okay. Among the bodies you mentioned soldiers, are there any, like, obviously not soldier affiliates? Do they stand out in any way, if so?
Not for the people that are just lying around.
Okay.
You can check the rock cairns if you want.
Yeah, I will. Do they look fresh? Like new?
No, the bodies are starting to decay. They don't look like freshly dead you've got the birds flying around, the scavengers. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
This feels wrong.
God, 3.
You are unfamiliar with the levels of decay.
Well, they're definitely dead.
To know how long ago they died.
So
I just want you guys to know that these guys are definitely dead.
Thank you for telling us that.
I'm a little bit more practiced in this area. Can I kind of take a look at their bodies a little bit more closely and kind of see
the dead soldiers lying around? Or
yeah, no, in the cairns.
Okay, so you search the cairns. Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't hoping for an intelligence check.
I know. 10.
So you start pulling off the rocks, and it was hastily done, so it's easy enough to do. But you find more bodies underneath the large cairn. The bodies of 5 dead bugbears. They are actually dressed in black leather armor with a strange triangular symbol on it. And then the smaller cairn has a body of a human woman in robes, and there's a golden mask next to her.
Oh, okay.
Is it a gargoyle mask?
It is a gargoyle mask.
Hey guys, I think this might be our creepy bar spy.
Do I know anything about the black leather with the triangle on it?
I'm not gonna keep making you roll history checks. You don't.
I was waiting for it.
No. No.
Try again.
You're on history.
I mean, they're different symbols. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I get it, but also there are things that you're not supposed to know. So even if you rolled a nat 20, I'd have to be like, sorry, you're not supposed to know this yet.
Don't roll if it's impossible.
Yeah,
you
just don't know.
Can I pick up the gargoyle mask and just like playfully put it on my face?
Oh man.
Oh, geez.
Sure.
It's not a dead lady's face.
You put it on your face?
No.
Or just yeah.
You seen the movie Mask?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Nothing happened.
Oh, I was hoping.
No, you just.
I was considering the possibilities, but I was like, we're gonna go for it. Just see what happens.
Yeah, baby.
All right. I mean, it could have given me magical powers. I'm pretty sure it went pretty well for Jim Carrey. Aside from all the trouble it cost.
Does the leather look like armor, maybe, that we could take?
The armor has been punctured several times with arrows.
Does the lady have anything else on her we could take and use?
The armor wasn't very good.
No, she's just in like monk's robes, like robes. Nothing, no armor, any weapons or anything like that.
Can I keep the mask, by the way?
Sure.
That's mine.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yeah.
So am I visualizing the scene correctly, that there was a battle here, and several of the bodies were just left to rot, and then other bodies were, like, taken care of in these cairns, including 5 wearing that triangular black symbol, and then a smaller one with our gargoyle lady spy. So some of the bodies were just left out, and some of them were put to rest.
That is accurate. That's an accurate summation.
Okay. So I have a theory, guys. Are you ready for my theory? I'm pretty smart. I went to Wizard School. So I think...
Yes. Here.
Thank you. I think that those guys, pointing to the dead bodies all over the ground, were fighting those guys, pointing to the people in the cairns. And those people won and their survivors took care of their allies' bodies before they continued on their way. That's all I got.
That's pretty much what happened. Are there any tracks like leading away from this area?
Roll a survival check.
Good question.
16.
Yes. You do see several footprints and boot prints heading further west into the hills.
Guys, there's footprints over here heading into the hills.
Like the direction we came, or?
No, further in.
So now we have a conundrum. Do we continue to head towards the summit hall to the south, or do we follow these breadcrumbs out of the way, but where we might learn more information?
There's bread.
Man, I wish somebody had to speak with Dead spell.
Level 3. Level 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say higher level spell.
Maybe we should get information first while we're here, and then we can continue on heading towards the summit hall.
Does it look fresh? Like, I don't know, can I tell how many days it's been since the tracks were there?
On your 16, it looks like it's following the timeline of, it's been several days. More than a 10-day.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the tracks have been here for more than 10 days or so I don't know if those people would be there. It's maybe worth checking out.
I vote check it out.
I think so.
Before we go, has it been 10 minutes?
Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot you were doing that. Yeah, so you look around, there is nothing glowing. It seems like whatever battle this was, whoever won definitely went ahead and just looted everything that they could. That was magical.
So,
and then Poppy also looted the bodies, so there was nothing.
G, you're welcome to keep the mask, but could I see it for a second just to see if it's magical while I have the spell up?
What?
And then it's good enough just to look with my eyes. So, does it glow at all, or is it just normal?
It's just normal.
Okay. Yeah, not magical, but
it's just like a gilded 10.
All right. Well, I'll keep it up. It lasts 10 minutes, so sure, why not?
Okay.
Might as well get my money's worth.
Sure.
I take the mask back, but I kind of put it back on for a second. What do you think, guys? Improvement?
Suits
or
you.
No?
Looks pretty good on you.
Or is it like really small on his face?
If there's enemies we need to intimidate, perhaps it'd be a good time to use it.
Maybe you should wear it when you're trying to sell potions.
Maybe. Man with the golden face. That's what you all can call me, golden face.
You got it, golden face.
I'm gonna put the mask away though, for fear of being mistaken for who that clearly distinct person is. But I'm gonna put it back in my satchel.
Okay.
Or you could act like you came back from the dead. Whatever.
See what the situation calls for.
We could play a prank on our friend, Sinya.
I'm back.
So you guys
I have a very different body.
Real quick, when we were in Belliard, were you saying that the inn and the tavern were the same place? Because I heard you call it like the something night.
The Watchful Night Inn. Yeah, it's all the same
Watchful
thing.
Night. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Public house/inn.
We're gonna start running towards those tracks. See if there's anything on our way there, trap-wise.
All right. We'll stick with your 20 for your investigation check from earlier. It's just going to be like kind of an ongoing investigation check for now. But you follow the tracks leading further into the hills, and then you come to the banks of a river, a very large river.
Is this
So
river
the tracks are going into the river, like they crossed here?
So the tracks aren't going into the river, but you do see gouges in the bank that show it looks like boats have been dragged through into the water.
Well, shit.
Actually, as you're looking around this, looking at these tracks and gouges into the river, you notice some bubbles start to form in the water.
Uh-oh.
I take several steps back.
Yeah.
Guys,
As
that water is either really hot or there's something in it.
As you're taking a few steps back, you start the bubbles do start to get more intense, and then a massive creature lunges out of the water, followed by another one, and we are actually going to roll initiative.
Let's go!
Oh shit!
Secret alligator.
Oh, shit.
Oh damn. Okay.
Wait, yeah. What was it that emerged? Sorry, I just.
I have not said
A
yet.
big ugly. At least 2 big uglies.
That's all we need to know.
Alright.
Okay, we got a battle map.
So where do you guys want to stand? Because I know Poppy was looking for traps.
Yeah,
I
was close to the water, but then took several steps back. So whatever you think is fair.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing. So wherever you think that would be.
You the boss.
Here, I'll do that.
I'm not getting just shot full of arrows this time, so.
I'll say you guys are there.
Big enough for me to like hide behind or no?
Oh yeah, I was gonna before we get into battle stuff. Let me explain the bush situation. So,
since apparently that's important.
These ones that are smaller than your 5 by 5 foot squares.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like these little guys that are smaller than the squares. You cannot hide behind those. Those are tiny.
Okay.
These ones that appear to be about the same size as the squares, you could probably crouch behind that and hide. And then these back here, these bigger ones, you could probably get inside of those and hide.
Okay.
So you're saying that the ones the closest to the water are a shrubbery.
Shrubberies, exactly. And here's what jumped out of the water at you.
Could I have sprinted at this little shrub here as I saw bubbles?
Ah, shit.
Oh, fuck.
What was that?
No.
Looks like a really nasty Pokemon.
That's what I was thinking.
That's a legendary or something that's been evolved. That's not good.
The thing that leaps out of the water at you looks like a crazy combination of like an orc and a fish. It's got like fish tail, but arms and scales, and these are 2 marrows.
Oh no.
It's 2 of them?
Yeah,
you're an orc. Maybe you can talk to it.
And then one jumped out right after that.
I find them oddly attractive.
Yeah, so I was hoping that's where that was going.
Like I can't put my finger on why, but I'm just kind of like.
Call them sweetheart. See what happens.
There's something about them.
Please flirt with them.
So I do speak orc.
They do not speak orc. I was just saying as
I don't know. Let them try to talk to the monster and get
like
eaten
water orcs.
Water orcs. Water mermaid orcs. They are not into talking. They are very aggressive.
I bring you the good news of salvation, and but it sounds like they're not receptive.
Oh well, shit. They rolled terribly for their initiative.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, I have to roll initiative.
I rolled the dice that I specifically bought for this character, and it always goes to a good number, and then it jumps to a really shitty number every time I roll it. Like, no.
Please roll higher. Hey, all right.
I'm rolling shitty digitally and in real life.
I think I'm going first.
Wait.
20.
These all have the... Wait, why do these all have the freaking ones from last session? Get out of here.
You have to clear them after every session, yeah.
That's dumb. All right. All right, so the Marrow rolled a whole big ol' 3. Woo. Soren.
Dirty 20.
All right, Poppy.
7.
7?
Yeah.
All right, G.
Natural 20.
For a total of?
Oh, yeah, sorry. 23.
23. Okay. Gabriel.
14.
And then Aaron.
5.
Alright, sort. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and start with G with Soren on deck.
Okay. Sorry, let me take a look at the map. Okay, we're in a good spot. Perfect. I know what I'm gonna do. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay, we're good. Okay, I am going to immediately cast Bless. I pull my hands together and say a little prayer. I can bless up to 3 creatures within range.
Okay.
And I choose, I think I'm going to go with just the trio of myself and Aaron and Gabe, us kind of standing right
Okay.
here. Actually, I'll be selfless. I'm going to go Gabe, Aaron, and Soren right there.
Okay.
Giving
Appreciate
bless
it.
to
You guys
those individuals.
Thank
Yellow
you for your
dot.
blessings, sir.
For Bless, you guys will be able to add a D4 to your attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks, or just attack rolls and saving throws?
Attack rolls and saving throws. Yeah, just attack and saving throws.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was the ability checks too, but yeah, that sounds right. All right.
Okay, and that's. I think I'm just gonna hold and see what happens.
Okay. So that means that it is Soren.
Okay, I am going to, on my turn, I'm gonna just take a second and put my hands together and bring my arms close to my chest, and you guys see this translucent green flame that doesn't really emanate any heat or anything like that, but just almost this green energetic flame just kind of billows off me for a moment before almost being absorbed by my body. And I'm going to activate my innate sorcery with my bonus action, which means that, giving you the good description here. Come on, where at? For 1 minute. Turn this on. The spells. What?
Go ahead.
For 1 minute, the spell save DC of my spells goes up by 1, and I have advantage on attack rolls for spells that I cast.
Okay. Go ahead and mark that.
Activating that for myself as well. And then I am going to cast. You're going to see me say, all right, these guys are big. Let's not fuck around. And then I kind of hold my arms out, and it's almost as if those green flames you saw earlier sort of come out of my chest into my hands. And I say, let's give them a little chaos bolt. And I'll shoot a chaos bolt at the one closest to me with a first level spell. With innate sorcery, I have advantage, and with Bless, I have a D4. It's a natural 1 and a natural 7. Plus 2 is 9. Plus 6 is 15.
That hits.
Hey. So that's a 2d8 plus 1d6.
I can feel the power of Xandor helping you.
8. I do feel the power of Xandor helping you. 8, and a 6. Okay. hell'd my 8 go? Where'd my 8 go? Right there. All right, here we go. Ooh, exciting! Wait, less exciting. I looked at the wrong thing. So that is 11 plus 5 is 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And specifically, so the type of damage depends on what I roll on my d8s. I get to choose between, like, each number is associated with the damage type. The 5 is associated with lightning. The 6 is associated with poison. So I can choose whether I want it to be lightning or poison damage. I'm going to make it lightning damage.
Okay.
So that happens.
Okay, perfect. Any movement?
Yep. After that hits, I'm like, that went well! You guys are up! And I get the fuck up out of dodge and back up a lot. Like my movement.
Okay. You have 30 feet?
As far away as possible.
Alright.
Did the creatures react any sort of way to the lightning, or was it just unremarkable?
It was unremarkable. It was normal. I mean, it hurt.
Run-of-the-mill damage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I got excited because I rolled a 5 and a 6 on my d8s and a 5 on my d6. If the d8s match, it jumps to another target within 30 feet, and I get to roll another attack roll. So I saw the 2 5s and got really excited, but one of them was on the d6, so that's
a lot of rules to remember.
All right, so
Welcome
now...
to Wild Magic. The only other thing I'll request is, in backing up as far as possible, can I, like, not be in a line with G and the rest of the group? Like, could I have moved a little bit to the left, even if I didn't get as far? Like, in or around that bigger bush?
Okay, so
like... Could I have gotten to maybe here?
Yes.
Or if I have more movement, over here would be better.
You were checking out the water, so you were what? You were here?
Anywhere around there is fine. That's good.
Okay.
I'm good with that. That ends my turn.
Okay. So we are at Gabriel with Poppy on deck.
Let's go. All right, so it's been a bit of a warm trek walking this way. So
yeah.
Gabriel touches his forehead, wipes a little bead of sweat off, and turns it into an ice knife and throws it at this guy.
Okay.
And we'll cast Ice Knife.
Okay, the one in the back?
Yes, yeah. Specifically this creature at this tile, if I can.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because you wanted to hit the other guy.
If it reaches, for sure. Oh, that's gonna be a good number. 22.
Yeah, they're 5 feet apart.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's gonna be 1d10 piercing. All right, so the initial impact hits for 6 points of piercing, and then as it hits, it explodes, and both of them need to make a dex saving throw.
Ooh, dex save. All right, let me look at my stat sheet.
Yeah, if they're both within 5 feet of that, then they both need to make a dex save.
All right, I'm gonna do the one that you hit first. Let's see, saving throws, dex. Okay, so the one that you hit with the ice knife has a 9.
Okay, that fails.
Okay, and then the other one is also a 9.
All right, they both fail, so they're gonna take 2d6 cold damage. Be 5 points of cold damage.
Okay.
As the knife explodes.
Ow.
And then you know what? I'm gonna take a few steps over here.
Okay.
And stay put. Yep, and then I'll stay put right there.
Okay. Poppy, it's your turn.
Did I have time to hide before they came, or do I need to hide before?
These are kind of large creatures. Where you're at now, trying to think. I want you to be able to do your cool stuff, but honestly, like here, I feel like this guy'd be able to. Whoops, I'm moving in. I feel like they'd. Either way, since I said you couldn't go into that bush, they'd be able to see you either way.
That's okay. I will just throw my knife at this guy. Oh, hang on. Sorry. This guy.
Okay. Go for it. What'd you say?
15.
That hits.
So that's 9 points of damage.
Alright, he is very wounded.
And then I'll use my bonus action to throw my second knife, which then triggers my advantage because I hit him with the first one.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
Alright, so then I get sneak attack?
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled the wrong thing.
Having that combo as a rogue is legit. Because you're going to get sneak attack like all the fucking time.
Yeah.
15 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hey. Already.
I'm gonna try to have Scrooge McDuck dive behind the bush and then realize, oh shit, it's not big enough. And then kind of side swing through both of my knives, right through its eyeballs.
Nice. So you dive, but then realize once you land, now you can see the other one. You're like, fuck. And so you barrel roll and just shoot your knife at that one, and he goes down. Awesome.
I just yell down, nice throw, Poppy.
I'm getting better. Okay. Can I try to climb up to here?
Let's see. How much movement do you have?
30 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check to try to climb this hill.
9. No, wait. 7.
Nope. You try to climb it and then you just slide back down into place.
If I have any extra movement, I'll try to run as far this way as I can then.
Okay.
As one of the monsters goes down, I'm slightly sad about it.
Oh. All right. That ends your turn. And we're at Aaron.
Alrighty. Let's see, I got 30 feet. I think I can get up to the last one there.
Let's kill him, Aaron.
Maybe you can do something nimble and jump down that cliff to be able to make it.
So I will cast, I'm going to cast a Vengeful Blade. Try to hit him with my greatsword.
Okay.
I'm blessed, so I'm adding a D4 to that. That's kind of cocked, but that's an 8 plus 6, so 14.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, sweet. Alrighty. 2d6.
These guys look way scarier than maybe they are, but they also haven't had a turn yet. Crystal, just to warn you, you only put the one that died on the turn order, so now they're no longer on the turn order, but they had rolled a 3.
Okay. I still see it on the turn order for me.
Oh, I don't see it for us.
Oh,
2 and a 5.
I thought that doing it for one meant I could do it for all of them, but apparently not.
Each token is separate on the turn order list.
So that's 11 points of damage on that hit. And then as Aaron hits this creature, you just kind of see just a dark mist swirl around them.
Hang on, let me see if I can figure out how to undo, because I accidentally deleted the one that was active.
Exactly, he's gone.
That's canon.
Good job, buddy. Hey, he's back.
The hit was so vicious.
I was like, I don't know how much HP. I didn't have his HP memorized.
They disintegrated.
Vamped him into another dimension.
All right. And what was the last thing you said, Mark?
So 11 points of damage, and then like as Aaron hits the creature, you see like just kind of a dark mist form around them. If they make an attack roll or cast a spell on me till my next turn, don't take stuff.
Okay. And that ends your turn?
Bonus action stuff. I got hit points. Yeah, I'm good right now.
All right. So now it is the Marrow's turn. He is going to do a multi-attack. So he is going to do a bite attack against you, Aaron, since you are right there. Oh, god damn it. 8.
That misses.
Alright, and then he's going to try to slash at you with his claw. Let me do this other dice. God bless America. 11.
That misses as well.
Damn it.
And he takes, or they take 3 points of whatever Vengeful Blade damage, whatever damage it is. Necrotic
I thought you said it was if he casts a spell on you.
No, if he makes it, well, it says, let's see, if he makes an attack or casts a spell before my next turn.
Okay.
The start of my next turn.
So you said it was a 3 damage?
Yeah, 3 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, got it.
And then the spell ends after they take the damage. So.
Okay, perfect. Well, he is angry, and so am I. So we are at G with Soren on deck.
Let me take a quick measurement here real quick. Okay, yeah, we're definitely within range. I'm not moving. I'm just going to cast Toll the Dead. And so that's going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. 6.
Fails.
I was like, surely they can't.
I'm rolling like shit.
Big ol' bell. Oh, right. I have to roll for damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the next part. I was just concentrated on the bell. 7.
7 points.
7 bells.
7 bells. Okay.
And I think I am going to move over here kind of next to Garay.
All right.
Gracias.
All right, that's done. That's it? Okay.
Done.
All right, so it is Soren with Gabriel on deck.
This is going great so far. Let's gang up on them, guys. And I cast Sorceress first. With advantage and bless, because my innate sorcery is continuing and I'm still blessed. Okay. It's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Just a little level 3 cantrip, so that's gonna do a whole D8 of damage. 1 point. But since lightning damage didn't do much, I will, just gonna fish for potential vulnerabilities, and since he is a fishy, maybe, I'm gonna have this one do 1 whole point of thunder damage, just to see if maybe it hits a little harder than I was expecting.
Okay, it hits. It does not hit harder than you were expecting. It hits the normal amount.
Devastating.
That totally helped, right, guys? Like, that definitely helped, and that ends my turn.
You're helping, Soren. You're helping.
Yeah.
It is Gabriel's turn.
Aaron just yells at it, "Take that, terror of the deep."
I will continue to help fish for elements and cast a Firebolt. So go Fire Bruto! And that, with the D4.
My verbal components are in common.
That is a dirty 20 altogether.
I don't think the mic picked up what that said.
No, that was a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
All right, then it gets a D10 of 2 points of fire.
You're also helping.
Away. Wizard bros are chipping away, baby.
All right.
And then
He's looking hurt.
I'll stay put.
Okay. All right, it is Poppy's turn, and Aaron's on deck.
He's looking hurt after your 2 points. Oh well.
Yep.
Add that to the one you had before.
Let's see what my ability is called. Okay, so I have an ability called Steady Aim. I can give myself advantage on my next attack roll if I don't move. So I'm gonna do that.
That's super cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, jeez. You're a sneak attack machine.
Yeah, for a ranged rogue, that fucking slaps for a ranged rogue.
Rolled a natural 20.
Hey.
Oh, it's fucking over.
And you double your sneak attack damage because you had advantage, and you have an ally within range.
So 11 times 2 is 22, plus 6 is 28.
Damn.
Holy shit.
And I blow a little kiss to the to the monster.
Yeah, because he is fucking fish bait at this point. He
explodes into chum.
It basically explodes into chum and goes back. No, he doesn't go back into the water. He falls dead. Yeah, that's the end of him.
I'll just throw my second one just because I can.
Man, the first battle lasted an hour, and this one, you guys fucking blew through that shit.
I think we all rolled pretty well, like as far as like initiative and attacks.
I was rolling like dog shit. I was rolling so bad.
Yeah, I did great with my 1 point of thunder damage.
I was rolling terribly.
One before.
Makes up for the shit rolls that I had last week.
Right?
I would like everyone to.
BT Dubs, I put this encounter in the Kobold encounter builder, and it said it was hard. So.
Oh jeez.
You know.
Well, it just shows what's possible with the power of Xandor.
Yeah. Can't wait to see you swing on the opposite end of the spectrum and almost TPKs.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like this time it said it was easy, and we're all almost dead.
Do like a cartwheel backflip situation and loot these bodies.
Gonna loot those
bodies. I want to take a couple steps and slide down that cliff, and then come check out the waterfront.
I turn around with like fish guts on me, and I'm like, "Where'd everybody go?" Because everybody's just backed up from where. I thought we were all running towards these guys.
I think we got him.
Yeah,
I think we're good.
That was my mistake last week.
Is he covered in fish guts?
The one that
right?
exploded is real gross.
But like
yesterday.
Is my buddy Arendriel covered in fish guts?
A little bit on the boots.
All right, I'll come over. I'll say, Arendriel, hold still. I'll just do Mahona Koka. So I cast Prestidigitation, and I can clean a cubic foot. So now his boots are nice and clean.
Very nice. You do that.
It's thoughtful.
And did I hear Poppy say she was looting those bodies?
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Very nice. So the two marrows, they didn't get to use them, but they were holding 2 harpoons. And one of them actually did have a very nice looking trident on them. Kind of just on the back. And then one is wearing a pendant with a really pretty light pink pearl that's worth about 100 gold pieces. And also a gold bracelet worth about 25 gold pieces. The gold bracelet has a fish scale design on it.
What was the value of the pendant and the bracelet again?
So the pendant is the main part of it is the centerpiece, which is a light pink pearl, and the pearl is worth 100 gold pieces. the gold bracelet is worth 25 gold pieces, and it has like a fish scale design on it. And then there was the one with the trident on its back.
And I try to pick up the trident just to see how heavy it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's no heavier than your standard like sword.
Oh, okay.
But is it like twice as long as she is tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real long. It's very ornately designed. It looks like a really good craftsmanship.
One
Poppy, you should keep swinging it around like that. I think that's exactly how you're supposed to use it. Yeah, just like that. That looks fantastic.
As it like lifts me off the ground.
You like tip over.
Could I see this pearl we found?
I'll hand it to him.
And I kind of like roll it in my hand a couple times and say, I could use this for a spell. We could learn a potential magic item's properties if anyone has any issues with, doesn't have any issues with me holding on to this one.
I don't need it.
All right,
I got a cool mask today, so I'm gonna say that's fine.
And I'll add it to my component bracelet. And now
does anybody need the gold bracelet?
I'm gonna kind of sheepishly walk up and be like, "Can I see that gold bracelet?"
Here you go.
I take it. I just kind of look it over, and then I pull out my spell book and I kind of rifle through it. And I look at it again, turn some pages, and I look at it, and then I look at Gabriel. And I'm like, "Yes, I might also be able to use this to cast a spell. Also to help me figure out what objects do, because that's definitely how this works. And so, Poppy, you can hold on to it, but I could probably also use this to cast spells because I'm also a wizard. But you can hold on to it for now."
Okay, I'll put it on.
May we unravel the mysteries of magic items together, friend.
Yes, we shall. We shall continue to be wizard bros.
You can 100% insight check Soren, and Soren, you can make a persuasion or deception check.
Oh shit! I rolled all right.
I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage.
Okay.
I rolled 16.
Natural 20 for 26.
Hey.
I'm just.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I just look at Soren and I'm just like, God, magic is so cool.
Yeah, it is. And so are we. And as we point to the wizard bros.
Of course.
Once the trident or harpoons, they have harpoons.
You can
yeah, I mean,
sell
so
it.
like, I mean, yeah, like how does the trident? You said it's like the size of like just a regular like longsword or something, or
I was saying the weight. The weight of it was like similar to a longsword, but it's very long. It's much longer than a sword. It's probably like 5 feet, between 5 and 6 feet long.
Okay.
Does it look like a standard trident that a warrior might have on them, or is this looking like a little extra special?
It looks a little extra special. It's definitely ornately designed.
You got the detect magic thing up, right?
It was for 10 minutes. That might be gone.
Yeah, you guys walking from where you cast it to where you are now, and then the battle that has just faded.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, let's see.
You can do it again if you want.
If you wouldn't mind letting me see this. Well, I was gonna do the identify.
Yeah, or that.
I pull the pearl out and say, if you wouldn't mind, in 10 minutes I should be able to know. Sorry, 11. Exactly the deal with this fine piece of a weapon, and so I'll hold it with my pearl. Yep. And I'll say, Shikibetsa Suru, and start chanting that as I'm casting Identify as a ritual. So it'll take 11 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm
that's happening.
during that time. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna take a seat on kind of the little hill there and start to read my little book.
I'm gonna walk up to Gabriel while he's clearly in the middle of a ritual spell and be like, "What's he doing?"
Can I continue chanting like whilst talking other things, or would that interrupt the spell?
You gotta pass a check.
It's not my intent to disrupt him, but you know.
No, I know. But can I talk to you at the same time, or I have to keep going?
No, you can't have a full-on conversation, but I also don't think that you would necessarily need to be continuously chanting for the full 10 minutes. You could chant, and then quickly open your eyes and be like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to concentrate."
Do math.
What's he doing?
As he's going, I'm hoping to learn the properties of this weapon. If there's anything special about it, I should know shortly.
How long does that take?
Could be quite a while. It's the first time I've done this. Been needing to find this pearl.
Oh, I can do this. Hey, Poppy, can I see that golden bracelet?
Here you go.
Take the golden bracelet, and I sit just kind of like crisscross applesauce right across from Gabriel, and hold the golden bracelet. Are you holding the pearl in your left hand?
Sure.
I hold the golden bracelet in my left hand, and I put my right hand out on the trident, and I just say, "Identify." This is the trident of sharpened stabbing. It is especially good at stabbing. And it's also very shiny and well made. There, that only took about 20-30 seconds. Here you go, Poppy. And I give her the bracelet back. And I walk away feeling very proud of myself.
Can I insight check him before he walks away to be like, did he really do anything at all?
Fine assessment, of course.
How much do you know about magic? You're trying to know if he actually did anything, or you're trying to know if he thinks he did anything?
I'm trying to know if he actually did anything. I know he thinks he did something.
I don't know if that would be an inside check or not. I think that would be an Arcana check.
Okay. $21.
So you with your psionic abilities, I feel like you would, and your studies, I feel like you would know enough about magic to know that whatever he did, it was too quick, and it probably wasn't doing much.
All right.
I kind of walk up to G.
But you didn't necessarily say that out loud.
No, I'm gonna keep that for me.
I'm walking up to G, and I'm just kind of like, so what happens to the pearl when the smart boy's done with it? Is it do we get to keep taking it somewhere, or what happens?
Yeah. Do you think it's consumed? Is this going to go away, or is it I don't know how this works.
I mean, I didn't lose my bracelet when I cast my spell. Mine was just instantaneous, like we cast other spells. So I don't know why he's still doing it, but I guess it's good to check each other's work. That's a good thing to do.
Do you think he eats the pearl? Is he hungry?
I watch. I don't know. Let's watch, and I look at Gabriel intently as he's casting this ritual, and particularly keeping an eye on the pearl.
Are they in earshot while this conversation's happening?
Yes, and you can hear them.
I'm trying to be sneaky about it. I'm just speaking to G, kind of on the side. I don't know how far away he is from him, but
So
I am using my normal ass volume of voice.
I'm still mid ritual, and I just kind of open one eye, and it's like, fortunately, the pearl serves as a conduit that I work the magic through. It won't consume it in the process, and we'll be able to do this again if we potentially find another interesting item. And then I just kind of go back to my full.
You still have a pearl. We
Won't
need a few
consume.
more.
Cool. Just curious.
All right, so you guys talk amongst yourselves. Gabriel, you sit with the trident and the pearl for 10 minutes, and after the 10 minutes is up, you actually do discover that it is magical in nature. This is the Trident of Fish Command.
Oh, yes.
Yes. God.
It requires. So I'll read it to you, but then I'll also send it to you in the chat later. It requires attunement. It has 3 charges on it, and it will regain 1d3, which I'm assuming is a d4, and you just ignore the 4. But 1d3. It regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn, and while you carry it, you can expend one of the charges to cast Dominate Beast on it from a beast that has a swim speed.
Oh shit.
That's fucking dope.
That is awesome.
Shit.
That slaps hard. That could be real nice.
Now we got fish.
Proficiency with a trident allows you to add your proficiency bonus to attack rolls, and it has the weapon mastery property of topple.
Wait, so that dominate beast, that's if they have swim speed, does that mean they have to actively be in water at that moment? Or just like potentially have swim speed?
The wording just says it has to have swim speed. So if it's like a crocodile that can also be on land but has a swim speed, like you could cast it and cast Dominate Beast. The spell save DC for it is 15.
So I'll stand up and I say, I've figured out exactly what this does, and I slam the butt into the ground, and then to save time, I just repeat all that.
I'm like, oh, go ahead.
And then I'll say, I already have my katana. I don't know if this would help anybody else, but anyone's welcome to it if they think it would be a good fit for them. And I just kind of like hand it out.
All right, so my spell was much faster, and I got most of it right. I just missed the commanding fish part. And that's not bad. I'm still learning my magic. I'm still kind of figuring it all out. So, that makes sense.
Oh, good.
So the assessment was true that it would be very good for stabbing.
So I wasn't wrong. I'm just still figuring out my spell and didn't quite get everything out of it yet. So this works. Maybe when we find stuff, I can cast my really fast identify spell and understand most of the things about it. And then, if we want to get all the greater details and we have 11 minutes to spare, then you can cast your identify spell and find out more of the details.
Sounds great.
So
is this a strength-based weapon?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is this like a two-handed weapon, one-handed?
It says versatile, and it can also be thrown.
So versatile means it can be used one-handed or two-handed, but unless it says finesse, it is strength-based.
Well, there you go.
He was casting that spell. Could I have looked a little bit on the banks around us to see if there's any more tracks, or if they got in a boat and we're not going to find anything else?
It's just the footprints in where kind of like the gouges from the seemingly boat tracks are. It appears that whoever made the tracks got it to boats and went downriver.
Okay. Is there anything nearby that we could use to float down this river?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh no.
I will.
Going rafting, y'all.
Oh, that's a 21.
All right, you are feeling pretty proud of yourself for identifying this trident. You're like, yes, I will look around for this, and you do a pretty good job looking around, but all you see are, you don't see like branches you could make a raft out of, anything like that. It's mostly just like dry shrubs. No abandoned boats or anything like that you can use. No.
Oh, guys, I'm pretty confident there's nothing around here that we could use to build our own flotation device. But it sounds like maybe we could just walk along this river to follow whoever this was.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, the tracks led us here. Did the tracks run out, or can we still follow any tracks that we still see, maybe?
The tracks end at the river. Like, whoever got in it got into the boats.
We
can conclude that they came here and then they floated downstream.
In what direction is the water flowing in?
South.
South. Okay.
That's the direction we're trying to go.
This is when we could really use a cartographer.
I know.
Or a cart.
What's the temperature of this water? Not literally, but like, what's its vibe? Is it like, we will die if we step in?
Vibe check on the river.
What's the water's feel?
It's a very, very large, large river. So it looks similar to whenever you guys.
Is it chilled, uptight?
It's not Whitewater Rapids, but it's a very huge river. It's looks the same as the river that you saw when you first came out of whenever you crossed over the stone bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same river, so it's huge. So there's like not a good chance of swimming to the other side.
So is the river like down to Clown? Like...
Okay,
so don't get in the water. There are monsters.
I mean, there are fucking marrows in there that you just found out, so you could try, but
could find more of them. See what happens.
I mean, somebody floated down this river.
I think maybe the road will take us there too. The river's going in that right direction.
Yeah, I think I agree. Let's follow the river and head south.
So wait a minute. It sounds like Poppy is saying we should take the road, and Z's saying we should follow the river.
I don't know what I was agreeing to.
Well, it sounds like we all want to go south, but the question is, do we want to head back and follow the road, or do we want to stay here and follow the shore?
Does the road
head south?
Yeah, does the road more or less go in the same direction, or
you guys were going south? You guys were going south.
This is Mark saying this, not as Aaron, because he wouldn't think this, but assuming that we're still going in the same direction as the road, as long as where we're going is on the same side as the river we're going, then that'll work out. Unless we cross the river wherever we're going.
So if we stay on the river, then more of these things might hop out at us, which we had no problem with, by the way, and we might stumble across more information about what happened with the people. Why am I talking over the table? So, if we follow this river, then we might find more about the people who also came to float down this river, but we might be attacked by more of these monsters. Or we could take the road where there won't be fish monsters, but we almost certainly won't learn anything about the people who came this way.
You were headed to Summit Hall.
We were headed to Summit Hall. I wonder if the river goes to Summit Hall. How far can I see down
I assume we're all heading in the same direction. It's just the river was a faster way to travel, probably.
That's what I'm thinking too.
If we can float down the river, which it seems like we can.
You can see a little ways. The river winds through the hills, so it's not long before it kind of just starts to turn and you lose sight of it.
So we might not be able to follow this river and also go to Summit Hall. It might veer in another direction, and then we don't end up at Summit Hall.
Yeah,
we're trying to go to Summit Hall.
The road.
Yeah, maybe we need to backtrack and go to the road and then go to Summit Hall.
I agree.
Very well.
Hey, Poppy, that bracelet definitely helps me figure out what was going on with that trident really quick. Could I just hold on to that so that you don't have to hand it to me every time? Or if you prefer to keep it, that's fine. It looks really nice on you.
There you go.
Did we settle on who's holding the trident?
I offered it up.
I will not need it. I don't use weapons, but maybe Aaron could.
Yeah.
Aaron, would you like to stab stuff instead of slash stuff, and then also sometimes tell fish what to do?
I can take it. I don't know if I'll necessarily use it per se that much. My greatsword's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I can use it. It's more or less equivalent to my mace, but with fish powers.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
But I don't want to speak for others, and I am proficient for over the table.
Then I bestow upon you the trident of fish powers, G. Enjoy.
Hey.
Excuse me, it was a trident of sharpened stabbies?
No, it does not.
I believe it does both.
Trident of sharpened.
Yes,
Did you guys get the notes?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so we're heading back to the road.
Gee, next time we have a break, you should spend some time trying to sense the magical properties so that you can properly use it.
Yep. We'll do that. I'll think on it.
Alright, so you guys head back to the trail. Is that correct?
Yes.
Alright. Heading back to the trail, you continue south, and you have to go for several more miles. You don't pass anybody else along the way, but as you begin to see the edge of the Somber Hills, you do spot a small stronghold on one of the hilltops. You can see a stone hall surrounded by a wall with a wooden gate and a banner flying.
Do we recognize the banner?
We're gonna recognize something eventually.
Can we remember anything?
I have a degree in history.
Make a perception check to see if you can make out what's on the banner.
Okay. 15.
Okay. So the banner has an emblem of crossed torch and sword.
And you said that this is like a fort, or like what kind of settlement is this?
Yeah, it's a stronghold. It's like a like a fort with a wall around it and a wooden gate.
And where are we at, like the gate? Are we basically right outside of it?
You're not necessarily at the gate right now. You see it in the distance. You're approaching it.
Are there any like guards or anything? Oh god. Oh.
Gabriel, what was that?
One more time.
Me?
I'm wondering if there's any guards. Are there any guards?
Any guards?
Any
From
guards
this
guarding
distance, you don't see any guards just yet.
I'm a guard.
Would we think this is Summer Hall or something else?
I can't believe nobody rolled a history check that time.
Would we know what the flag is?
Yeah.
Roll a history check.
Yeah.
Shit. We're afraid to ask the question because we suck at it.
19? Okay, I was going to give you advantage because of your specific background.
Okay.
Go ahead and take it.
19, because that was a
background advantage.
Okay.
That's what's up.
With your specific background with who your parents were, you actually do recognize this banner. It represents the Knights of Samular.
Cool. I cast.
Have I ever been to this place?
No, I got a puppy.
You have never been to this place, but you recognize the name from your mother's work.
What was it? Knights of what?
Samular. Samular. Semular.
Cool.
Oh, I was close. All right, I'll tell them that.
Now we know.
But I know anything else about them?
Bobby, do you know anything about these nights?
I don't know. Do I know anything about these nights?
You vaguely remember with that 19. Music is out. What?
I hear
It's
it.
skipping in and out real bad, but last time you refreshed it, that fixed it.
I'll stop it and I'll fix it again.
I was hearing music.
Yep, me too.
Yep,
That
still
fixed
do.
it.
Right now,
It's
Matt?
solid for me now. Yep, I'm good.
Cool.
Okay.
For what it's worth, it needs to come through on my end or it won't work on streams.
I gotcha.
So, Poppy, you don't remember much. You just remember that there are some paladins that worship Tyr.
Okay.
The god Tyr.
That worship here.
Do I know
They
anything
worship
about
Tyr, the
Tyr?
god Tyr.
Yeah, was it they just worship here or they worship the god?
Tyr, Tyr.
Oh, Tyr. I thought you said here.
No.
Yeah, it's same.
Sorry.
You said T.
Do I know anything about Tyr? What and who that is?
Are you religious? Roll a religion check.
Are you religious?
Not religious, but I know some things. Oh shoot! What the hell is this?
I got a lot of puppy in.
Religion. It's gonna go great. Natural 1 for a total of 0.
Nope. You sure don't.
Sure don't. Who's Tyr?
I need to share some religion with you, son.
I feel like that might be really
and then
important
I just kind of put my hand on his shoulder.
As long as you're making money while you're doing it, G.
Well,
they've been a part of the order these nights.
Yes.
I think they might be a part of the Order of the Gauntlet.
They are the part of the order of what?
Gauntlet.
All right. So as you guys have been like kind of talking and walking, I'll say that you've reached the gate.
I'm gonna hide behind Gabriel.
Okay. Hide behind Gabriel.
I just kind of like put my shoulders out a little bit more, try to like take up more space, just so she might be able to hide a little better.
I don't want these.
Do your cloak a little bit.
Yeah, just like. There we are.
Roll a stealth check.
As you can roll a stealth check, sure.
Nope.
Can I like look up at the battlements, I guess, and like see if I see anyone like looking at us or see us approaching?
Yeah, so as you approach, you definitely see somebody there, and they call out to you. Hello there! Welcome! Who might you be?
Oh, hello there!
Who are we?
My name is Soren. We haven't really had a name for ourselves yet, guys. Do we have a name? Should we have a name?
We're the best friends gang.
Sure.
State your business.
Oh, we'll come back to this. Our business is should we tell them we're looking for the delegates?
Tell them we're looking for.
Just a second. we're looking for Summit Hall.
Sure.
Summit Hall.
Maybe, we're looking for Summit Hall.
Poppy, is this group peaceful? Yeah.
I'm going to, in G's head and in Gabriel's head, I'll connect to both their heads for 1 hour. I'm going to tell him, don't know, but I don't get along with the order, so I really can't have you talking to me right now.
And then as Poppy says that, I just kind of sidle, also trying to obscure.
Wait, she
Poppy.
said it in whose head now?
Into my head.
Okay. I thought she said Gabriel and
well,
Aaron.
I said it into Gabriel's head as well.
I didn't hear any of that, so when they asked...
Yeah, to both Gabriel and G's head,
Okay. I thought you had said Aaron, but, yeah, okay.
We got
I don't hear any of that, so I just respond
X.
to the person addressing us. And I'm like, we are travelers and adventurers seeking the Summit Hall.
Well, you have found it. Give us a second. We'll lower the gate.
Thank you.
How
While
nice.
they're working on it, should we call ourselves something, or should we talk about it later? We might have a minute while you're opening the gate.
You said travelers and adventurers, and I was just laughing at myself. TNA.
Well, they seem friendly. They're lowering the gate.
They're so friendly. They're gonna totally open the gates for us. This is great.
The gate lowers, and you see a female human start to walk out. She's older, about 60 years old. Welcome. What can I do for you?
We are seeking information about delegates that were last seen heading this way. A couple of dwarves, a human. By any chance, you might be able to tell us anything about the names of individuals called... I had it pulled up and then this got reset.
Destana?
Well, I'm looking for Rundaros or Desenia.
Actually, we were expecting them and they never showed. Do you know what happened to them? Why don't you come on inside? Come on inside.
Can I, like, silently question if, like, what, like the truthful, how truthful that statement was?
You can roll an insight check.
Yeah. 7.
She seemed honest enough.
Should we go in? I mean, they didn't get here, but we might be able to find some more information and then backtrack and maybe find something we missed.
Poppy can hear my thoughts, right? Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And so I'm going to, in my mind, what do you think, Poppy?
I'll stay back in his mind. I don't know. I haven't been here. I just know what they're a part of, and I'm not really a huge fan of that.
We can at least see what they know.
Yeah, we can get some information. Yes, thank you. We're coming. Just a second. Should we
I'm
go?
gonna put my hood up and try to be like in the middle of them since I'm shorter than all.
Can I, Madam, what's your name and can you tell us about this place?
Of course. She's like leading you in if you're following.
Yeah.
I am the Lady Yushin Stormbanner. I oversee this hall. We are the Knights of Samilar.
Samilar?
Samilar, of course, yes.
Samilar.
Yes, we are an order of paladins in service to Tyr. We uphold the supremacy of law.
What color are these people wearing?
Is it sky blue?
Is it blue?
No, it's not.
I don't really care. Just
Nope.
there are vultures around.
Are their outfits tailored?
God damn it, guys!
No.
It's not the sky blue with the white.
Yeah,
it's not that.
That's all.
Is it any of like the body on like any of the bodies that were buried back there? Any of those kind of outfits?
No.
Okay. Whole new individuals.
Well, let's go on in and see what we can find out. And
All
I
right,
guess I start moving in.
I would like to
Yeah.
kind of move in very cautiously, like looking around. for any signs of, again, like suspicious behavior from anyone I see.
Okay, you're looking around for suspicious behavior.
Like just or like not suspicious, but like threatening. Any signs of threat, worrying that this could be not okay as we walk into this fortress.
Okay, so as you're walking in, just go ahead and just make a perception check.
That's a 1 plus 5, 6.
Oh, jeez. You are very suspicious, and you're not really focusing on what's around. So you're not sure.
I see nothing.
You're just kind of following this lady, kind of eyeballing her.
All right.
Welcome to Summit Hall. Yes,
Ish. What time of day is it?
You guys have made it to Summit Hall. That was 20 miles away, 3 miles an hour. It was 9 a.m. Math.
Is it pushing evening?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
I guess we were hoping for maybe someplace safe to rest for the evening, and since those you were expecting did not arrive safely, any information you might be able to share so that we might be able to backtrack and hopefully find out what happened to them.
Yes, of course. The group was due here. They were transporting the body of one of our knights. They were killed fighting some orcs in the spine of the world. They were bringing the body here to be buried in the tombs below. So it's very worrisome that they have not shown up. We've sent scouts out with no success. Have you any leads?
Forgive me, but before I answer your question, have your scouts returned empty-handed, or have your scouts failed to return?
They've returned empty-handed, unfortunately.
Well, that's better than them not returning at all, isn't it?
Of course, of course.
Silver linings, madam. Silver linings. With regard to things that we've learned, we knew that they are heading here, south from Beliard, and that they are supposed to be here, and they didn't arrive, and that's most of what we know. And I just kind of keep the rest to myself for now.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't have much more information for you than that. What was your name again?
Oh, thank you so much. My name is Soren Vandersmoot.
Vandersmoot? I feel like I recognize that name.
Have you spent much time in
I've traveled a bit, being in the military and whatnot. And the rest of you. May I have your names?
Gabriel.
She looks at each of you. Gabriel.
Aaron.
People call me G.
And
or sometimes they called him Golden Face.
As she looks at you, Poppy, she kind of stops. Violet? Is that you?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I recognize you.
I would like to insight check Poppy.
Yeah, what?
Sure.
That's Poppy.
Insight check.
Nope, we're just gonna roll it. It's fine. Shit! I should have given myself fucking advantage for the luck point. I didn't do it. It's not good.
I rolled a 6.
It's an 8. Oh, it's an 8! Woo!
Wait, if I know it fails though, I can roll a d6. 6, so that is age 12.
Fuck your 8, Soren.
Fine, spend your psionic die lying to me. That's cool.
I will.
Worth it.
Party is cohesive.
We definitely all trust each other.
I gotta get the dogs again, sorry.
It's only session 3.
No need for a day.
So you're trying to, you're, okay, so she's gonna roll an insight check to see if she's recognizing who she thinks she's recognizing, and because you said
do I have to roll another check or?
Yeah.
Okay. Natural 20, so 23.
Oh shit!
All right, so she looks at you and feels like she recognizes you. You look so familiar to me. I worked a lot with a general, a friend of mine, and she had a daughter that I swear looks just like you. But in my old age, I could be mistaken. Who knows? All right.
If I'm still connected to Poppy, I just want to think it so she hears it. I say, "Do you know this woman?"
Do I know her?
She is aged since the last time you saw her, but you do recognize her as being one of your mother's kind of underlings, I guess. You remember her being friendly with you.
Okay, I'll think back to her, or I'll think back to him. I'll say, yeah, I know her. She worked with my mom.
Well, pardon my intrusion. I thought I recognized you. That's all right. Yes, you need a place to stay for the night. Of course, the hills have been, dangerous lately, and I wouldn't want anyone to be out there whenever it's dangerous. Part of our duties are looking out for the lands and making sure things are safe. So, of course, you're very welcome here.
So now that we're inside, off the road.
Are we inside, or are we in like a fort that's like
we're
kind of?
We're at least off the road, so
you're
not on the road. Everyone knows
that.
Yeah.
You're not indoors, but you're inside the walls. So you're like kind of like in the courtyard area of this fort.
Okay. Lady Ushin, and I would like to produce the golden gargoyle mask out of my satchel.
Mm-hmm.
Does this mask mean anything to you? Do you recognize it?
I do. I feel like I have seen oh shit, where'd my notes go? Hold please.
Everybody say hi to Riku.
I didn't know you also had Find Familiar.
Shit. Hold please. I didn't have it in my notes.
Rainbow spinning wheel.
Don't tell her we got it from her grave, G.
It's good idea.
We totally should tell her that so she knows the
while Lady Ushin is thinking about it, I would like to put it on.
I do recognize that. I feel like I've seen the monks of the Sacred Stone Order wear that particular mask.
Taking notes. Monks of the Sacred Stone Order.
You hear that, guys? Yes. I'm a monk now.
Got a very dexy.
Punch my hand.
And then I do. Do we want to roll Constitution and Strength?
I want to know if it felt like a good, strong monk punch.
Roll an unarmed strike.
I mean, I'm not trying to avoid it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah.
So it does just your strength modifier dimmed.
Yep. Strength modifiers plus 2.
Ooh. Not bad. You might be a monk. You might be.
I think I am.
That's funny. I've never seen monks cast spells before. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, I'm a special monk.
Anyways, I'm sidetracking.
Are these? I asked the lady.
Order up.
Yeah, I asked her. I'm just like, are these monks of the Sacred Order like friends of yours, or you know them?
I don't know them, and I'm not even sure that they're friendly. I've just seen them around. I believe they're taking up one of the haunted keeps in the Sumber Hills. I don't know much about them, nor where the keep is. The only one I know where it is the Feathergale Spire.
So wait, you do know that there is one at the Feathergale Spire, or you don't know?
I don't know where the Sacred Stone order is. I just believe that they are taking up in one of the haunted keeps. The only haunted keep that I know where it is the Feathergale Spire.
So there should be some monks of the Sacred Order there.
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
The reason why I asked.
You said perhaps. It's an educated guess, if you will.
Yes. Perhaps.
Which way is that Feathergale Spire?
It's over toward Red Larch. You can usually see it from about there. It's a very tall tower.
Can I do a vibe check on this lady? Does she seem like she's being honest? Do I seem like she's being deceitful in any way? Does she seem trustworthy?
You can roll an insight check.
Vibe check is great.
Ooh, finally! There we go. Oh, that's a 19.
She is being genuine.
Right.
The reason why I ask is because I had heard that there was someone wearing one of these masks, just kind of spying on the delegation in Beliard, and then in between here in Beliard, we saw the remains of a conflict in which there was one side all dead in the dirt, and then a few others who were properly buried by the survivors, and one of them was wearing that mask.
That is interesting. I'm not sure. That is interesting.
Very interesting.
So as we look around less suspiciously now, do we see, like, I know this is Stronghold, but do we see, like, any sort of, like, shops or smiths or...
Make a perception check. You're not so much looking for, like, the vibe of the people as, like, the things that are around.
Yeah, just things around. Places to go. It's 15.
Okay, so you see the main tower, the main stronghold, in kind of the middle. You see a few stables, some barracks, some storage buildings, and then several vegetable gardens where people are working. It appears they probably just grow their own food here.
Okay. We're not going shopping then. So
sustaining.
Do we want to turn in for the night?
You're free to join us for dinner if you'd like. It's kind of early for bed for me, but we have extra beds if you'd like to sleep. Do you? So you said this person in a stone mask was spying on the delegation? That's troubling. Was there any? Do you know of anybody else that was pursuing them or following them?
Well, us.
Well, I feel like we should probably tell them. They seem to be on the level. So we also heard that there were these people who were heading in one direction and then caught wind of where the delegation was going, and then they turned around and started to follow them, and they were riding giant vultures while wearing sky blue armor and white clothes. Does that mean anything to you?
I see. Yes, we have seen groups like that flying around the Feathergale Spire, like I had said earlier, is one of the haunted keeps. Yes, so that does sound familiar. I have seen them.
What can you tell us about this spire?
I have not been there myself. The only thing I know is that it's one of the 4 haunted keeps in the Somber Hills. I know that they were built by a group of adventurers, seemingly like yourselves. They were called the Knights of the Silver Horn. But they were driven out centuries ago during the Orc Fastings War and the Troll Wars, and And ever since then, monsters and raiders have taken up the keeps, and lately these Feathergale Knights, I guess you would call them, have been occupying that particular keep. And I think the one
occupying that keep. Could you say that again?
I believe they call themselves the Feathergale Knights. They have the blue armor that you were saying, the blue armor with the white cloaks.
And they're not the same as the monks of the Sacred Stone Order?
No.
But they were also taking up in the Feathergale Spire, right?
No, I believe the monks were possibly taking up in a different haunted keep. There's 4 keeps.
4 keeps.
Yes. I only know of the Feathergale Spire because it's kind of hard to miss when you're in the area. It's very tall.
How long would it take us to get to this Feathergale Spire if we were going to go today?
Today? You probably wouldn't make it there today. Unfortunately, the only bridge across the Desserin River is the stone bridge, close to Belliard. You'd have to travel pretty far south or pretty far north to cross the river. However, luckily, 2 of our initiates are going downriver and plan on getting on a boat. So we'd be more than happy to ferry you across. That would make your trip much easier to get back to the Feathergale Spire.
That would be wonderful.
Say yes to the dress.
What would it cost us to receive this kind gesture from you all?
Oh, we are here to serve the people of the land. We are already going, so you could just hitch a ride.
Well, that's wonderful, because we are all definitely people of the land.
And broke.
So it's about 10 miles from here to the river, and then probably another 20 miles from the river to the spire. But we're not going until tomorrow. It's almost evening time now.
Well, that sounds lovely. Maybe this should be the plan, guys.
So you mentioned something about supper?
Of course, yes. We grow all of our own food here at Summon Hall, so it's the fresh and the best, and it's great. You're welcome to join us.
Right.
Well, lovely. Let's enjoy this, guys.
So before we go, Soren, how's your hand from G's Mighty Monk Punch?
Oh, it's all right. I don't think he's a monk, but he's still kind of strong. Probably because, he's a big, strong orc. He knows how to throw a punch, but I'm okay.
I'll take the mask off.
Can I see can I see your hand for just a moment?
Yeah, here you go.
And then I'm gonna use my healing hands just for fun. So you see this light purple light go into his hand, and you can heal for 2d4. So the
I mean, I only took 2 points of damage, so 2 1s before healing.
Now you heal for 5. Well, it resets if we sleep, and I haven't used it yet.
Oh yeah, use your stuff. Absolutely.
Use your stuff.
I just want to use stuff.
So then, you get just my little bit of healing as the light kind of fades.
Whoa. I was taught in wizard school that we can't really cast healing spells. That's more of like clerics or paladins like these guys. How is it? What school did you go to where you got to learn healing spells?
That is not a wizard ability, friend. That is part of my birthright. I've been able to do that since I've been alive.
Wow, that's really cool. My only birthright is, having a little bit of family money and knowing a bit about manners and having some connections with aristocrats and that kind of stuff, but I can't heal people. That's way cooler.
We've all been blessed with some abilities and connections.
Yours make you very special, Gabriel.
I appreciate that, as you, my friend.
I appreciate you. Wizard Bros!
Wizard Bros.
So, should we, can I, everybody kind of like right here?
Yeah.
So guys, should I like give them a name for us, and then if you guys don't like it, we can come up with a more permanent one later?
Sure.
No? Okay, cool.
we can spitball it. We can
Y'all just looked at me like
we
I
can
was
mull it
crazy.
over.
We can workshop it. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Well, we all look like we're about the same age, right? Like, I'm 23. How old are you guys?
20.
Adult 20. I don't remember what I said last time.
Like 23-ish, yeah.
Aaron, thanks for a bit. 26.
Okay. I'll go up to the woman. If you need to address us all, for now, you can just call us the Dirty 20s.
The Dirty 20s. Alright. It's odd, but okay.
We can workshop that later.
I kind of love it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, be welcome. The hospitality of Summertall is yours. So you guys can join them for dinner, and they will make up some spare rooms for you guys, for you to sleep for the night. And we will actually end our session right there.
The dirty 20s, the dirty TNAs.
Yeah.
There's options.
Are we calling this a long rest like moment?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and long rest it so that you guys can just go ahead and start fresh in the morning or next time.
Oh boy, 2 long rests and 3 sessions. We're about to go like 10 sessions without any. Well, that was dope. We learned a lot this week. Holy shit.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So many notes.
Wow, Lord.
Yeah, I was gonna say my notes are like a full page.
Yeah, Lord.
As soon as I heard 4 haunted keeps, I'm like, I want to go to all of them.
We're going to all of them. They're each going to hold a piece of the Triforce or something like that, and we're going to collect all the things, and it's going to be great.
There's 4 keys.
We were at Lon Lon
each
Ranch.
hold amazing powers.
Yeah, and we're going to go back to Lon Lon Ranch.
Is everybody good for next Thursday?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be next Thursday, the 27th, will be session 4.
Yep.
Okay, I know we're going to have to make an adjustment for the following week after that, because Matt and I are going to be in New York the Thursday. But we can message each other about... Wednesday's no good because we got to drop off the dogs after I get off the work. So maybe Tuesday?
I think Tuesday would be good for me.
Tuesday, like
Tuesday,
the first.
April 1st, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me.
I have to double check my schedule, but we can talk about it in the chat.
So yeah, for now, our next 2 sessions are next week, the 27th, and then the following Tuesday, the 1st.
Yeah.
Dope.
I will. Yeah. Yep. I can tell you, I am for sure out the full week of April 7th. That week after.
Okay.
So that'll be just a session I straight up miss. I'm gonna be gone that whole week, and like,
Okay.
unavailable to the internet and everything else.
Gotcha.
I'll be the same way the week after that.
Oh boy.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
I think we're still doing the rule where if one of us misses, we carry on, and if 2 of us have to miss, we'll skip a week. But we're usually really good about not skipping any weeks.
Yeah. We can go ahead and cut. We can go ahead and cut the stream if you want.
All right. Well, this was dope. I'll go ahead and cut the recording here. Thanks to anybody watching, and we'll see everybody.
Bye, Internet.